Hey guys, welcome back to yet another Dark Souls 3 build video. Today I'll be showcasing my Bloodborne build, and probably the most Bloodborne sort of look I've ever achieved in this game. I have a Corvian Scythe as a stand-in for the Burial Blade, and I'm using that with a repeating crossbow in my offhand as a stand-in for a firearm, mainly like the Gatling gun. I have a Kestus for parrying, dagger for riposting, and a talisman to cast Sacred Oath for a little bit of assist due to the low defense of this build. We have the Evangelist hat, which to me kind of just looks like more of an old hunter hat than the Black Hand hat does, so I think it's preferable in terms of fashion. The Black Hand armour, which is probably the most Bloodborne looking set in the game. The Gundyr gauntlets, which is sort of like the Child Hunter gauntlets. And Leonard's trousers, which are basically just hunter trousers, which give us a nice Bloodborne aesthetic. I'm using the Carthus Milk Ring to slightly boost my dexterity and obscure my rolling, which gives that sort of old hunter bone effect. And I'm just using that in conjunction with the Life Ring, Ring of Steel Protection, and the Ring of Favour, all +3, to give us a bit more support. And I'll be using Charcoal Pine Bundle and Gold Pine Bundle as a stand-in for Fire and Bolt Paper to give us a little bit more damage output. So yeah, essentially the goal of this build is just to I get really good with the scythe essentially, and then I use the repeating crossbow to assist me at long range. So yeah, let's just jump into some duels, guys. We'll see what we can do with this build. I think it's probably the most Bloodborne looking build I've created and have seen, but you know, let me know what you guys think, and let's just jump into some duels. Okay, so okay, it looks like our first opponent is a dragon boy using a spear, I think. Okay, got with the old bolt there. Get punished that pyromancy. Double R1s. Oh god, he's got like no health. I don't know what the stick is with his build, because he still isn't really doing much damage. Go for some repeating crossbow. Land a single hit there. Should have free aimed it probably. Okay, there we go. Get that Tears of Nar off. Now I can finish him with a repeating crossbow. Oh, I love this. There we go. GG. Oh my god, such a great weapon. I love it so much. Okay, so our next opponent is using the Saint's Bident. It's quite a cool looking build actually. Let's avoid those pokes. He's got some range on that. And we get the backstab. Yeah, those poking with your shield up actually leaves you quite vulnerable with backstabs. Get some damage off there. Probably wasn't worth it, that repeating crossbow, but whatever. Okay, let's go back to the scythe. Oh shit, it might have got backstab there. That was close. Okay, we're just getting some scythe play in here. Go for a little pine bundle buff. There we go. That weapon art's great for just getting past a predicted parry. And we finish him off with the repeating crossbow. A GG. I love this crossbow, it's so good. Okay, so what are we fighting now? Is that straight sword with the witch's locks? Yeah, it is. And we get a backstab there. Yeah, that weapon art's really deadly, but that is one way you can backstab it. Most of the time you get caught by it though. That's a very long lasting hitbox. Go for the trade there. Let's see. I don't know why I did that. You had to be an idiot to get hit by a crossbow bolt from that far away. Okay, he's getting us with the whip play. Went for the straight sword there though. And we go for the repeating crossbow finish, and we get it. GG. I have a bad feeling about this. I don't know why. Okay, I was right to have a bad feeling. I fucking hate that weapon. Just for that, really. Okay, and I tell you what, another thing I find annoying when facing the Rose of Ariandel is that I can just never space it. It just hits so much further than what it looks like it can hit. But it's just an annoying weapon to fight. My case in point. Oh god, that bleed build was pretty bad though. They really should have buffed that weapon. Okay, I'm just gonna sort of try and make him a bit less patient. Yeah, so there you go. So I actually use the weapon art of the scythe to actually bait people in. It's actually really good for that. You use the weapon art and make it look like you've just got a bit of latency, and then just go straight for a double R1 as almost like a protective wall for anyone coming in on the assault. Yeah, that weapon art's great for baiting people. Oh, damn it, he's got Tears of Denial. Shit. Well, I had him there. I'm sticking to this crossbow. I'm not gonna give up. I will get the kill with the crossbow. GG. For once, I'm quite confident about going up against Valahart because of the scythe. Does quite a lot of damage through Valahart. It's a great little, like, literally Valahart's great for countering almost any weapon you can think of, apart from scythes. Which aren't really that common in the arena, so most people get away with using Valahart. But yeah, look at that, just decimating that health bar. Go for the crossbow. We caught him a little bit there, but he blocked it. Fair play. They did quite a lot of damage considering he blocked it, but whatever. Okay, his tears is off, so I'm going to go for some more crossbow. We both know. GG, friend. I love that little pause of just like all the hope has gone. Do a crossbow bow. Oh wow, that's a pretty cool cosplay. He's cosplaying as the Nameless Knight and using the Nameless Knight set. I've never seen anyone do that kind of cosplay before. It's normally only bosses you see, not really NPCs, unless it's an Abyss Watcher spamming the Farron Greatsword fucking weapon art. Got the backstab there. That was quite a cheeky backstab actually. Did not look like I got it. Okay. Using very knightly weapons as well. That was a partial parry. I mean, I really thought I'd get that, but whatever. Okay. Avoid those pokes. Got him with the spacing there. Do that damage for that shield. I don't care, dude. Like, I just keep going with the scythe. Like, someone puts their shield up, I'm like, no. Like, as long as it's not a parry shield, I just keep going because I know I'm going to get some good damage off even through the shields. Go for the crossbow. Yeah, God, I do that every time with this crossbow. Pretty much, it's a great way of catching people. GG. And now we're fighting a fat Ornstein. He's got Gale's greatsword. I'm going to try and space those weapon arts. The scythe is just a great all-round weapon, by the way. It's just so fucking like, it's just good in almost all situations. It's pretty bad against like high poise sort of close combat builds, like sort of mace users and stuff. But aside from that, it's great spacing, great damage, just a great weapon. All the other sides are pretty mediocre compared to the Corvian though, unless you want to spam Frida's fucking weapon art, which is dumb and actually can be punished by someone who knows what they're doing. GG, friend. Oh god, I love this crossbow. Did the edgy walk away. Well, I'm going to have to be careful not to get parried by this build. It's actually pretty... The great thing about scythes is that they're very hard to parry on reaction. Like, anyone who just tries to parry when they see the weapon moving in your hand will not land their parry. They'll just get a partial. Because you get extra damage for the shield, that's quite a lot of damage. Jesus Christ, the fucking R1s. Have mercy. I'm supposed to be a hero. Right, there we go. Get some distance. I was just not attempting to look like Link at all. Okay. Let's get some more crossbow bolts. There we go. GG. I thought he might have got a bit saucy there. Let's just look at him for a little while. But anyway, good fight. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I'll be following this video up with some invasions I've done with this build. So yeah, like, comment and subscribe if you so wish, and I will see you again.